7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here, back with another action figure haul and showcase where I unbox a heap of goodies and then I show them off in a bit of a showcase. Very excited about this haul because I've got 3 masterpiece Transformers. So take a look at this. How awesome is that? What a stack of goodies that is. So let's get into it. So heaps of stuff, NECA, Mafex, Figure Arts, a little bit of Lego, and as I said, 3 masterpiece Transformers. They're all third party and from 3 different companies. So let's start with a Transformer because I have to. Now this one is from Robo Toys in Australia here. I've spoken about Robo Toys before. Always looks after me. Great guy Joel there from Robo Toys. Go and check them out. I have got the link still down below and that voucher's still there. That code to use for 10% off on your first purchase. So don't miss out on that. It's just ripping it out here. Yeah, so don't miss out on using that coupon. Go and check that out. Let's get into this. I'm just going to start cutting away. Okay, it's wrapped nice and tight. Now, there we go. I've never gotten anything from this company before, and it's in plastic as well, so I'm going to rip all that out too, so we can just get a good look at the box. And here we go. Oh, check this out. Andreas, and of course it is Scourge. That's very nice packaging there. So this is X-Transbots. Looks, I love that artwork. That's very cool. Trying not to get the glare on it. There we go. Very cool, isn't it? Just having a quick look at the box. So I've got Fans Toys Galvatron, I've got Fans Toys, what do they call it, Quietus, I think that's what it's called, the Cyclonus. I've got that on order. I was actually hoping to have it for this video. Again, that's coming from Robo Toys, and I just had to have Scourge to put with the crew there, so that's that one. Where are we going to go next? Let's just go, this is from Hobby Link Japan. Alright, here we go. Now, it is, again, it's wrapped up in plastic, so bear with me while I get it out. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there! Chuck it over there, and woohoo! There we go. Robocop. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Wow, it's actually got a bit more purple through it than what I was expecting. Wow, that is super cool. Let's have a look at the back. Can't wait to open this guy up. Huge Robocop fan. Wow, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Well, that was terrible. Where we go. I want to show this because Vitruvian hacks, I've shown those in the past in previous hauls. I actually had one, I was supposed to show this in my last haul and I forgot. I actually had one that was damaged, so I opened one up one day and the foot was just hanging off. So I got onto Big Bad Toy Store and they have sent out a replacement. Now, just having a look at this, so very good that there was no hassles. Big Bad Toy Store, they just sent it quickly. As soon as I sent them an email, they replied very quickly. Had one in the mail, super quick. It came in that box there, and look, that's all it is. Oh, crikey. So, very happy. Yep, all the feet are all good. Yep, beautiful. Moving. That's nice. So, there you go. So, it was the Orc. So, now I have a replacement. I've got the one on show. I've got on the stand. I've just got it pegged on one foot and the other one's just hanging there, but it does fall over all the time, so I'll be able to replace it with this one. So that is very good news. I'm just going to sit it there so I don't knock it over. Alright, next we'll open another parcel. This one is from where's this one from? Nippon Yasen, I believe. Just had to think about it. I'm just looking at all the types of boxes here, and they don't really, it's a little bit hard to read if you don't read Japanese. Yes, I got this from Nippon Yasen, and now I didn't have this on pre-order. I saw all the reviews. I wasn't going to get it, and now I saw all the reviews and everyone was raving about it. So I thought, oh bugger it, I'm going to go and get it. I was kind of thinking, if I can get it at a good price, I'll get it. And I was kind of thinking I'm not going to get it at a good price, because a lot of these, it's a figure arts figure, Infinity Wars, a lot of these figures, if you didn't order them early, they jack up in price really quickly. So I wasn't expecting to be able to get it at a good price. And lo and behold, Nippon Yasen had it at a great price. Really good price. Really surprised me. Got the big man. The Hulk from Infinity War. Wow. That is... Man, that's huge. So I've got the Figma Hulk. Always been really happy with that Hulk. But I think this one's just going to take it to the next level. Can I get a good angle there? So look at those faces. They look awesome. So I can't wait to get this one out of the box. So when I do the showcase, I'll actually put the Figma one with that Hulk, so we can just have a bit of a squiz of what they look like together. Now, something I've already opened, got this off Bricklink, got these minifigs, these Lego minifigs. This was a Bricktober pack, of course, very hard to get. So we've got some great minifigs here. So we've got War Machine, can't actually see through the finder, I think that's Wong, Tony Stark, and of course Bucky Barnes. So I probably won't open these guys up for the showcase, but just to have a good look at them there. They look very cool, and I do believe these are all new minifigs. I mean, I know these three definitely are. Not too sure about the War Machine, but I think it is. So that's that. Let's do another Transformer. Alright. Now, this one's already out of its box. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. And I took it out of the box because I actually opened it. I wasn't sure what it was, to be honest. And when I opened it, it had all that packing material. It's all like woolly sort of packing inside the paper, and it was going everywhere. And I just didn't want to bring that mess out into my Lego room. So I took it out of the box, and it is Fans Toys Apache. Of course, this is Springer. So another Fans Toys bot for the collection. So really working on the movie shelf now, aren't I? I think that's pretty much what I've been getting lately. But I know there's a lot of releases of this character. I did look at quite a few of them, and I forget who it was that's actually coming out with one very soon. Who was it? I can't remember what company it was. That one looks really good. I was half tempted to wait, but decided to go ahead with this. I got this from Oh My Primus. Oh My Primus, I think it's called, out of Singapore. I would have got this from Robo Toys as well, but he was sold out. So I gave those guys a shot, and yeah, awesome to have Springer. Now, I'm saving it for last. I do have a loot crate from Big Bad Toy Store, so there's a few things in there. Now, this one is from an Australian store, the Little Toy Company. Now, I think I got something, I'm not sure if it was the last video or the one before when I got the thing. I did pick that up from these guys, and I have been waiting for this one, and it's probably because you have to wait so long to get them, but it always feels like a special occasion. I didn't let it out of the bag before when I said some of the things that were in this haul, but it is Mezco, and it always feels like a special occasion to me when you get to open a Mezco. So I'm going to take it all out of the plastic before I show it. Now this took a little while to come into Australia. I mean, they always seem to take a while anyway. But actually I'll take the plastic sleeve off as well. And woohoo, there we go. Wonder Woman, spit it out. Now I have the Figure Arts Wonder Woman, which I love, but I'm very keen to give this one a go too. So you can't really see too much in there with all the placky in there. But oh, it's got a bit of plastic in there as well. Take that out. So keen to get that open, and again I might do a bit of a comparison with the Figure Arts, because I actually think that Figure Arts is a great figure. So will the Mezco better it? It will be interesting, won't it? For the money it should, you would hope, wouldn't you? Not that it was probably, I did get the Figure Arts at a pretty good price. I probably paid maybe 30 bucks more for the Mezco. So oh, let's get into the big bad toy store. Now it's a big box, there's not that much in there. So let's make a start. But we have got the third Transformer. Actually there's a few more things than what I remembered. So what I might do is actually take this one out first. So I got this. This is the Bandai General Grievous model kit. Now, I've never put one of these together. I used to actually build models when I was younger. My wife actually has built quite a few models in her time. But yeah, I really wanted Grievous to go in my collection, and this was really the only way you could get him. Well, until recently, and I don't know if they'd showed it in the past, but I did see in the last week or two, maybe just last week or two, I think it was the Tokyo Comic Con, where Figure Arts showed a General Grievous. So I may just hold off on this for a little bit to see if they do put that up for pre-order. They quite often do show figures that are coming out, but it does take a long time for them to get round to releasing them. So yeah, I might wait a little bit, but as soon as I get the itch, I'll get this open, put it together, and put it with my collection. So let's stack that there, and I'm just going to save those up. Let's check this guy out. We got Crash Bandicoot. Woohoo! How awesome is this? So this is the hoverboard version. So keen to get this one open. I've got the first one. I do have the jetpack one on pre-order, and I just see on the back that's got scuba gear Crash as well. I don't know if that one has been put up for pre-order yet. I'm going to have to check, because I don't have that one on pre-order, but I do have this jetpack one. So I do want to collect them all. They are really cool. Like I said, I think I said in the last video, I have a lot of trouble, it might have been in my collection video, I have a lot of trouble standing them up, so I'm hoping that the ankle joints might be a little bit better in this one. I don't think it will be. I think it's just going to be exactly the same with a bit of a different head sculpt on it, but yeah, we'll work that out. All good. Crikey, I'll put that down here. I might just get rid of this box. There we go. Oh, so I think I showed off what that is there. We'll save the last Transformer, and I'm going to show off this one. So another Figure Arts figure, Thanos. So great to have this and Hulk. Yeah, I reckon this guy looks awesome. I know I've seen some mixed reviews on it, and I think he probably could have done with a little bit more shading, but overall, I think that face sculpt has just nailed it. So we'll get that open and have a look at him next to Hulk as well. So very good. Actually, I was surprised at the price I got him for when he got put up. He went pretty quick. through all the Japanese import places, but they were all quite expensive, and I was surprised with the price that Big Bad Toy Store had him for, so grabbed it from there. And this is Make Toys, what do they call this? Downbeat. Of course, it is Jazz. Now, I was always going to pull the trigger on this. Always wanted Jazz. Been waiting and waiting for Takara to put one out. And I was always going to grab this. So I held off, and then I decided one day, no, bugger it. I'm just going to get it. When I went to get it, everywhere had sold out. So I missed out on it. And I just waited and waited, and finally they reissued it a few months back. So I've actually, I think I went the whole 3 months on my loot crate. This was the first item in there, so that's how long it's been sitting waiting to get shipped. So it sat in the loot crate for 3 months, and I had it on pre-order for 3 or 4 months before that. So yeah, been waiting for this guy. Can't wait to get him out. But that is everything. Holy dooly, that was a lot. This is going to be a whole heap of fun ripping into this. So I'm going to go do that now, and then we'll line them all up and do a showcase. Well, here we go, and crikey, what an impressive lineup we've got here. There's one figure I didn't show in the unboxing, and that's this amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine. That is thanks to my mate Scotty from Bricks and Games. He sent that out to me for my birthday. I've talked to him many a times about dipping my toe into amazing Yamaguchi line, and if I ever did, I would get the Wolverine, and he sent it out to me, and I have to say, what a crazy action figure. It's just like something I've never handled before. It really is amazing, isn't it, with the articulation that it has. It's just such a weird figure, but I have to say, what incredible fun. I've just had an amazing time posing this figure. I've probably played with this more out of any of my recent action figures. I just can't stop posing it. I absolutely love it. A big thank you to you, Scotty. But let's go in now and have a closer gander. So first up, I've got to start with my son's favourite. Mini Dub's favourite is definitely Crash Bandicoot. This is really cool. The detail on the hoverboard or the jet board is just awesome. Look at the fine paint markings there on the engine. Very cool on the exhaust. Just looks fantastic. My only complaint with these guys is, again, they just don't stand up. They're a real pain in the arse. So I would have liked to see a stand for the hoverboard to go on and some foot pegs to peg the figure on. That would have been a great idea, but you know, for the money, they are just awesome. So much fun. So I've just got a little riser there that I'm going to use. I might use something a little bit smaller, and I've got a Mafex stand holding the action figure because I don't want to have to stand it up every couple of days. So RoboCop. Mafex just does not disappoint lately. Probably getting to be one of my favourite action figure companies, and this RoboCop looks just bloody awesome, I've got to say. So stoked to have another classic 80s character for the movie shelf, and great accessories too. The battle damage accessories we get. The holster ejection from the leg, what a fantastic idea. And yeah, just looks awesome. The only issue I probably have with this is he doesn't hold the gun very tight, so it's a little bit loose in the hand, but yeah, just looks fantastic. On to Mezco Wonder Woman. Now I don't think the likeness is quite there, and again we get this beautiful, let me pick it up, this beautiful face there. She really does look beautiful. Probably not exactly quite right on some angles. You definitely get the look, but other than that, just the skin tone, the paint, the sculpt really is an incredible looking action figure, and I can't wait to compare it to the Figure Arts one, so we will get onto that. Over the back, Thanos. Now this is a great action figure. I've got to say, the face And again, very impressed with that we actually get full face or full head replacements rather than just the face plates. I actually really hate that. I'll just show the Hulk ones while we're down here as well. So for both of these characters we get full head, spare heads, replacement heads. So I do like that. Negatives for this guy is just, again, I think I mentioned it in the unboxing, the shading. Just the arms especially, it really has that plastic look. Well, obviously it is plastic, isn't it? But it just has that shiny plastic look. So a bit of shading like we have on the Hulk arms there, I think it's really missing that. Maybe just a bit of grime on his outfit. You know, he's seen some battle. He shouldn't be as pretty as that. So I think that was a little bit missing. And my only other issue is that you can't swivel the gauntlet on the forearm. It's yeah, the only swivel's on the shoulder, so you can't actually turn the forearm, and I think that's for posing. It's a bit of a problem. But the face, like those beady little eyes, I don't know if I can get in there without knocking anything over, but the detail on those small little eyes, it's very impressive and a great looking action figure. And again, with Hulk, is it the best Hulk ever? I'm going to get the Figma Hulk out and we're going to have a look at that. But the face is awesome. All of the faces or heads that we get with this figure are awesome. I've probably got him in a bit of a crappy pose there. But the detail, the rip on the pants and all the articulation, it's just a fun figure. An amazing Yamaguchi! I don't know why I've got to say it like that, but I do. Focus in there, you bugger. There we go. Yeah, this guy is just, as I said, lots and lots of fun. Very weird. Those shoulder joints are just out there, man. But, yeah, just so much fun and lots of good accessories with this guy too. And now on to the Transformers, and I've got to say I'm thoroughly impressed with all of these Transformers. We have the X-Transbots. Andras, I think I was calling him Andreas before, but it's Andras. I mean, I don't pay much attention to what they call him because it is Scourge. And when I got him out of the box, I've got to say, when I first took him out, he was so light, I was really nervous, and it just had that cheap feel. But upon transforming him, man, I am super impressed with this guy. Just look at him. That is fantastic. So much great sculpting and line work. It has a very nice metallic plastic in the main blue of the body. Oh yeah, he's just, I mean, he just looks imposing, doesn't he? It's just such a great figure. And Fans Toys Apache. We have our Springer here. And taking this guy out of the box just screamed quality. He has such heft to him. I mean, Fans Toys, to me, they are clearly the best third-party company. Every time I get a Transformer from them, I'm just so impressed. And I've got to say, with Takara this year, I have been really disappointed with the lack of releases. So I think they really need to pull their finger out, because at the moment I'm probably more excited to get a Fans Toys release than a Takara release. And if Takara don't sort their you-know-what out, I think they might end up just getting swallowed up by these awesome third-party companies. I think they really need to start putting some product on the market. The MP44, looking forward to that, although the price, holy dooly, yeah, I don't know. I had to think long and hard before pre-ordering that guy, but yeah, it's the price they're asking, holy dooly. Alright, accessories, let me just shoot down here. So some great, I didn't show everything here, but the gun, beautiful silver paint and sculpt. The other sword in the green, very nice. Again, love the sword that I've got there with the silver paint. Fantastic. And we come down to our Make Toys Jazz. Downbeat, as they call him. And I've got the little going on, the Elvis lip curl there. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool face sculpt. And we'll go down here. We actually have replacement face faces there. We've got a couple of options. We get a missile, we get the speakers, we get a grapple thingy here. So very cool, great articulation. Alt mode looks fantastic. Some nice paint, not a lot of paint, but yeah, other than that, it's just fantastic. I would have liked to see on the feet, shin and gun there, maybe silver paint like on the thighs instead of that sort of pearl-esque type plastic look that they have. But yeah, he does look fantastic. So excited to have a Jazz for the collection. Finally have a Jazz, because I don't know if Takara will ever get the licensing. So at the moment, very happy to have this guy, but all looking very, very good. So now let's grab a couple of figures out and we'll do a quick comparison. So with our comparisons with Wonder Woman, on the left is the figure arts, on the right is the Mezco. I like the extra height on the Mezco. I think that's more accurate. Just the overall detail is an improvement. Just a lot better detail and sculpting. Much better skin tone as well. So for me, it is the better figure. I'm still a fan of the figure arts. I really like the face sculpt. I don't think it quite captures the look of Gal Gadot, but still it is very nice and just really great. Two great figures, but I do have to give it to the Mezco for this round. Just very nice detailing. And over to Hulk. Now is the figure arts, which of course is on the right, Figma on the left. Is the figure arts the best ever Hulk? Well, I've got to say, I do agree that it is. It's not such a standout that I thought it would be, though. I thought I'd just clearly like the figure arts more, but it just goes to show how good this Figma Hulk is. Now, I do like the extra articulation. I like the face sculpt, the actual more likeness to Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, I think, is much better on the figure arts. I do wonder what happened to the shading onto the legs. It's just completely disappeared. I think Figma certainly cuts corners of late, whereas you can see the shading on the Figma. It's just a really great looking figure. I asked my wife which one she preferred, and without hesitation she went the Figma. She said to her it's just a much better looking action figure, and I think it's probably because the sculpt isn't broken up as much for the articulation. So for articulation, figure arts hands down is the better Hulk, but I do think they're both fantastic in their own way. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. It was a rather long video. I do apologise for that. Lots to get through when you have this many action figures, and I did want to do those comparisons as well. So I do hope you did enjoy that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I've got stacks more Lego and action figures on the way for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.